Ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the Citizens Night, there's a couple of things I'd like to just go over real quickly. First off, I would like to apologize to all the residents here as well as out in TV land. And for not answering all the questions some of the residents have asked, and I've answered some questions that some of the other residents asked, so I do apologize for that. That being said, myself, Mr. Little, and from time to time, Mr. Dice, will answer questions from any resident up here. From once in a while, I may have to turn and talk to one of the other councilmen and ask for their assistance. It may be a ward issue that a resident brings up or something that just affects their ward period, and I'll need their help. First and foremost, you must be a Monroeville resident. As you know, I have held tight in my 7 years as your mayor. If you're not a Monroeville resident or a business owner in Monroeville, I will not let you speak, and I will still hold to that rule. We're also going to enforce the 5-minute rule. And this is going to extend courtesy to other residents and people attending the meeting that may be waiting for the agenda, I should say, and other items to be discussed, some of their issues as well. We're going to answer you. You may like some of the answers we give you. You may not like some of the answers we give you, but we will answer you. And sometimes we may not know the answer, and we may have to get back to you, and that's been very sincere. Obviously, it's impossible for myself or anybody up here to know every answer for every question that you may pose. We may not be able to answer some of the questions because it may be legal and personnel reasons. We will not get involved in that. We're not going to debate you either. If you ask me a very simple question, a yes or a no, you'll get that, or whatever the answer would be. You may not want to hear it, but we are not going to debate it. We will answer everybody that comes up here to the best of my knowledge. And I'm going to ask that you direct the majority of the questions to me as your mayor. So I hope everybody will adhere to that. We're not going to have a clock up here where it's kind of like the Gong Show, 5 minutes, you're out of there. But I assure you, please, for the sake of the residents that are attending, for the residents in the audience at home, let's try to stay to the 5-minute hearsay, 5-minute debate, if you will, or whatever discussion you're going to have. Lastly, I want to and I was going to save this for my report, but I think maybe I'll just get into this right now very briefly. I want to thank all the residents for voting, and I want to make this perfectly clear that I support the library, and as long as I sit here, I will support the library for 3.5 years. And I think I can speak for the majority, probably all of the council members up here. With that,